So I watched Shakuntala Devi, the human computer, or Shakuntala Devi, the mother, or My Genius Mother. Let's get into the review of the movie right away. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maggie and I am Maggie, but not your Maggie, not this Maggie. I'm Maggie from another world. Yeah, together today we are going to review the Shakuntala movie, which got released in Amazon Prime. We all have been waiting for this movie to be released, especially after seeing the trailer. We've got mixed reviews. So I especially was curious to see the movie because I wasn't really impressed by watching the trailer, unlike her. And to be honest, I have not been disappointed. The trailer did not disappoint. So can I say I told you so? So the movie starts off with an element of suspense, which makes us wonder how all of this happened or what could have happened that led to this. And then the movie transitions and takes us back to the 1930s, where we see Shakuntala Devi as a kid, how her parents discover that she has this amazing ability to do great math, and from there on the movie really progresses quickly. The movie kind of travels back and forth between timelines. Yeah, and it reminded me of the Dark series. I know you are from another world. The movie goes in a non-linear fashion, so which means sometimes you're not really sure which year it is. So okay, what is happening now? You need to figure out with people's hair or how old you think they look, and those kind of challenges are present. I mean, it's not a big challenge, but it's there. Let's talk about the good things of the movie. Vidya Balan has done a fabulous job as always. After reviewing the trailer, I went back and saw a lot of videos of Shakuntala Devi, the old videos of Shakuntala Devi, and I should honestly say that when I watched the movie, I could see that Vidya Balan has gotten, the body language of Shakuntala Devi, the way she says, am I correct? Is this correct? All of those things, kind of reminded me of Shakuntala Devi herself. Because I saw those videos, I was able to relate to it. In fact, Shakuntala Devi in her real life, she seems to be really bubbly, and she's very courageous, and she's brave, and she's so outspoken. So I think, Vidya Balan has really carried out that well in the movie is what I should say. And Sanya Malhotra has also done a great job playing the character of Anupama Banerjee. I think she has nailed it. She has definitely done a great job. Well, I feel like as a kid who's deprived of a normal life and all the emotional scenes, I think she's really done a great job. Of course, I like Sanya Malhotra as well in the role of Anupama Banerjee, but there are certain things that I felt a little not great. One thing especially is to differentiate between one timeline to the other, where they show a younger version of Anupama. We have Sanya sporting a wig, just like how her wig is not so convincing. Sanya's wig is also not convincing, so she just sports a fringe with a wig and all, and then she becomes a school kid. Anyway, so that's one thing that I felt like was a flaw. And then we have the person who plays the role of Paritosh, who is Shakuntala Devi's husband. Well, the character itself inspired me a lot. Well, I was just thinking, oh my god, even back in the days, there were people who can be so jesting, who can let women pursue their dreams, and what a nice husband is what I thought when I watched the movie. Well, I also have another character, the person who plays the character of Ajay, Anupama's husband. He's done a great job as well. I really loved him. He was handsome and he's totally charming. Whenever he appears, his screen presence was wonderful. So the other thing that I really liked was the fact that Shakuntala Devi has been this feminist even back in the days, and that's been portrayed in a very subtle manner, right? I mean, what it really means to be a feminist in today's world, we think it's bashing men and trash talking. All of that considers to be feminist. I mean, that's why a lot of women themselves are scared to admit themselves to be feminists. I mean, we just want to be equal. Okay, so those are the positive things that I have said. So let's go to the things that I really didn't like. Well, first of all, to call this a biopic, this is not a biopic. I'm not saying that the director or the movie makers are calling this a biopic, but that's the expectation that all of us had. So maybe it's bad on us, because how convenient, you named a movie Shakuntala Devi, a human computer. So we think, okay, this is going to be a movie about Shakuntala Devi, the legend. Of course, after the trailer release, we kind of got a sense of, okay, what is happening? It looks like a melodrama. And then maybe if they had changed their mind, because the starting of the movie tells you that this is a story that's been told through the eyes of Anupama Banerjee, which means it's the daughter who's telling the story of her mother. Then in that case, you should have named the movie My Mother, My Genius Mother, or Shakuntala Devi the Mother. But I also felt that, well, there is nothing wrong in having a subplot where you have other aspects of that person covered, like, you know, the relationship that they have with their family, love, romance, and other stuff, right? In fact, in other movies, like, for example, The Man Who Knew Infinity, well, I felt like they had a subplot there as well, but the story did not navigate from showing the brilliance of Ramanujan, right? But we still saw the relationship between him and his wife, and so on. So I guess there is nothing wrong with having subplots, but this particular movie kind of like diluted the main aspect of it, like to show the brilliance of the legend, the mathematician. Instead, they kind of like show glimpses of it, right? We see more in older videos, like the videos I think Doordarshan has it, and some of the videos on YouTube. It shows more of Shakuntala Devi, and I was looking forward to look at that aspect in the movie, and that was missing. I, as an audience, went to watch this movie to know more about the scholar, the mathematician, the legend Shakuntala Devi, how she handled, going from India to London, and how she thrived there. You know, what are the challenges she faced, how she ended up, going to different countries, right? So all of those things are shown, but yet not in much depth or detail. So in this movie, they always ask Shakuntala Devi, how do you do it? How do you do these calculations? And even scientifically, when they try to, find out how she's doing it, we don't get answers. And just like that, we do not get answers to a lot of hows in the movie. Like, for example, how did she even get the idea of homosexuality? What was that first moment when she got exposed to this idea? And why was she really, inspired to write a book around that subject? In the movie, they say that the husband was not really homosexual, that Shakuntala Devi lied to publish or promote the book. But however, when we read a lot of things about Shakuntala Devi's life on the internet, it says that he was in fact homosexual. So we do not know what to believe. There are like contradictory information, but that's okay. The second thing is, how did she get interest in astrology, right? They finished that where Sanya is just writing letters talking about how she is going from a mathematician to astrology, and then from astrology to being a politician. But they really did not show us some kind of details as to what went behind her mind. Well, I wanted to see that in the movie. Maybe I'm disappointed because I did not get to see that, right? But then you're making a movie about the legend, so I think people would love to see those aspects, right? As to how she got interested in astrology, what did she do about it, or how did she get into politics, and how did she feel when she lost it against Indira Gandhi? This was look like an emotional drama between the mother and daughter throughout the second half of the movie. If you ask me, as a movie, this was a good movie if it was not for the adaptation of Shakuntala Devi's life. Well, that's the same thing I had told in the trailer as well. I love drama, and the performances were great. It didn't feel like a tribute to the legend Shakuntala Devi. The film was flimsy and fragile, in my opinion, and I, although enjoyed the movie as such, I felt that they could have done a lot better. I was prepared to see how, as a woman back in the 1960s, she managed to do all of these wonderful things, and that has not taken preceding over the other aspects. So I am disappointed in this movie. Yeah, so if you like the video, hit that like button. Tell me in the comment section below if you like the video, if you like this wig, if you like the double action. It took a lot of trouble and effort to do this, but still had to do what you have to do. It is what it is. Yeah. See you guys. Bye.